Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss different types of shift registers. Okay, so especially in this slide we are going to discuss type of shifting operation in shift registers. So we have different types of operation in the shifting register which is related to whether it is a right shift or left shift. Okay, so we will discuss in detail how it is shifting, right? So the first one is the serial shift right then out. For example, if we have double one double zero means, right, the first result is 0. Okay, so first result is 0. So now I am introducing the new bit at the MSB side, right? So this result, the MSB bit of first flip-flop, right, is shifted to right. Okay, then second flip-flop output is shifted to third flip-flop. The third flip-flop output is shifted to first flip-flop, and the last flip-flop output is the result out. So in this way, based on our clock pulse, so we are introducing the data in the MSB and we are getting the result or output at the LSB side. This is your LSB, this is your MSB. We call this one as shift right. So shift left means we are introducing the data, we are feeding the data into the shift registers at the LSB and we are taking out the result at the MSB, right? So for example, the initial data is 0100, right? For the first clock pulse, I am introducing, well, this is your initial. For the first clock pulse, okay, I am introducing 1 into the LSB flip-flop, okay. So then what happens? The LSB flip-flop output stores in the second flip-flop. The second flip-flop result stores in the third flip-flop result stores in the fourth flip-flop. Then, so we are taking out the result from the MSB, right? So in this way, so we are performing the right shift operation. So this is parallel in, right? So if you want to transfer the data at a time, so we have to go for parallel, right? So we have to introduce the data into the shift. This is a 4-bit shift register, right? We are using the 4 flip-flop. So if you want to store the data 1100 means we have to send all the data at a time in the single clock pulse in order to store in the shift register. Okay, in order to store in the shift register, then we are taking out the stored data in the respective flip-flops at a time. So we call that one as, for example, if we are storing 0011 means in the single clock pulse we are getting all the results from the shift register. So in the we call this one as a parallel shift out. Okay, this is parallel shift in, this is parallel shift out. So this is a rotate right shift registers, right? So this is a, as we have studied in the first case, so it is the same operation we'll do in the here also, but the LSB bit stored again back at the MSB, right? So such type of operation we called rotate right. So for example, if it is, if you are storing 1100 means for the clock pulse 1, right? So only if you are giving the clock pulse, then only it shift the data. So what happens? So we are shifting this data, right? What is there in the LSB? 0. It comes to MSB. Whatever it is there in the MSB, it comes to here. It is there, it comes to here. Then this one stores in the here. Okay. So Z, after the clock pulse, we are getting the result 011. 0. We call this one as rotate right. So this is our last case, rotate left. Okay, so we are rotating the data's left side. We call this one left shift operation. Okay, so whatever data is there in LSB, it stores to second flip-flop, like this and like this. Whatever is there in as MSB, again as a feedback, this is feedback, right? So as a feedback we are storing at the LSB side. We call this one as rotate left. So we have different mode of operation in shift register, what we have studied here. So types of operation in the shift register, the same is the um, mode of operation in the shift register. So we have different mode of operation in the shift register: serial in, serial out, serial in, parallel out, parallel in, serial out, parallel in, parallel out. In your exam, they will ask this question for 12 marks. Explain in detail mode of operation, of shift registers. Okay, so you have to mention the different mode of operation of shift registers along with this diagram. Okay, so as we have discussed in the previous, the same thing, same concept holds good here also. As it is a serial in, serial out, so we are introducing the bit in the MSB, we are taking the result at the LSB. So 11100 means for the first clock pulse, right? For the first clock pulse we are introducing 0, right? So what happens, the 0 stores at the MSB and we are performing the right shift, right? We are taking away this as a result, right? This is called the serial and serial out. This is second case. This is your second case. Okay, this is your second case, serial in parallel out. We are introducing the data as a serial as we have discussed in the first case, but we are taking out the data parallelly. We are taking out the data. For the first clock bus, we are introducing, initially it stores one, for example, initially we take this one as a 4 zeros. Okay, then after I am introducing 1 at the first clock pulse. What happens for the first clock pulse? 100, it shifts and we are taking the result at a side at a time. So we are getting the result 1000. So this is parallel in, parallel out. So we are storing the data at a, for example, we are storing 1100 means at a time we are receiving the data as a 1100. This is parallel in, parallel out. So this one is the parallel. We are storing the data at a time, right? So 0011, but we are receiving the data serially, right? For the each clock pulse we are receiving one bit, right, from the LSB side. Okay, we will discuss in detail in the separate video, especially in the types of shift registers. So if they are asking for 12 marks means you have to explain the mode of operation, right? And first one is types of shifting operation, mode of operation and types of shift registers for the 12 marks. We will discuss in the next video. Okay, thank you.